Hey everyone, welcome back to Independent Land Rover. Today we are going to do a little walk around, a little show and tell of this beauty behind me. This is a 1999 Land Rover 110 TD5. So what we're going to do today is do a little walk around, a little show and tell of this beauty here behind me. So pretty unique for us here in the US. I know your viewers in other markets in the UK, South Africa, Europe, are going to get kind of bored with this because you see them every day. But in our shop, in the last 15 years, we've probably only had 3 TD5s through. So being that it only came out in 1998 and really in 1999, here in the US with a 25-year import law, we're only now starting to see the TD5. So for us US viewers, I thought I'd give a little bit of information about the TD5, differences from the previous models, kind of some of the things that we found that you should look out for. And then obviously any other viewers, please leave comments. A lot of you are very knowledgeable, experienced with things to look for in the TD5, performance upgrades, which is what this one will be getting. So a lot of information that we'd love to hear from you viewers. So please leave comments for us after this video. So to start with, TD5, 5-cylinder diesel. The predecessor of the 300 was all mechanical injection. Really, it just had one wire to run that engine. So the beauty of the 300 TDI was that it was all mechanical, no electronics. So if you got in a bind somewhere, the only wire needed to run the engine was for the fuel cutoff. On the other hand, the TD5 is very electronic heavy. A lot of sensors, very dependent on the computer and all the sensors to run it. So maintenance-wise, it's a lot more complicated. The parts are a lot more expensive. So definitely things to consider before purchasing one of these. All right, so some of the specifications of the TD5. 122 horsepower and 221 Newton meters of torque. So the predecessor, the 300 TDI, was only 11 horsepower less than that from the factory at 111 and 195 Newton meters of torque. So stock form, the jury is still out for us on whether the TD5 is that much better an engine to choose of the 300. The 300 positives, all mechanical, 111 horsepower. They are very upgradable. Some people have got over 250 horsepower out of them. TD5 way more refined, it's quieter, idle smoother, more economical, but only 11 more horsepower with a lot more complications, a lot more maintenance heavy, parts are expensive. So a little more refinement, but there's very little horsepower gain. They're also pretty upgradable with bigger turbos, intercoolers, changing the ECU, remapping the ECU because everything's electronic. They're very tunable, over 250 horsepower as well. So let us know what you guys think. What have you done on your TD5s? What should we offer our customers? What problems have you seen? We're excited for that. So for this particular TD5 110, we did a comprehensive overhaul of it for the customer. We changed everything like the door hinges to upgrade it corrosion resistant. It has all new doors on it. Per the customer, he wanted this bright white with a black accent, so we did all of that. Maintenance-wise, a lot of work. All the coolant system was overhauled, all the suspension was overhauled. But really what's neat and super cool about this truck is some of the things that the customer spec'd. We did this Bush Company full rooftop tent. So one of the most fantastic rooftop tents that you can find. It opens up, split system opens up, all aluminum, huge big rooftop tent. On top of the front runner, all aluminum roof rack. And around on the other side here, we have this fantastic awning, which will open up, and it's a full 270-degree wraparound awning. So super strong, designed to handle all the elements in Africa. But the really neat thing about this that you don't see on TD5s is inside. So we converted this for the customer to automatic. So the idea here is his family's going to get in and drive it, his wife's going to drive it. Although he's used to driving stick or manual, a lot of the family members and people are going to drive it. He wanted it to be automatic. So another thing, the customer wanted to make sure that there was no corrosion around the vehicle, that when it did get wet, he could easily hose it out, mud, dirt, etc. So as part of this refresh we did for this customer, we replaced all the seals and gaskets everywhere. And then inside, we took away all of the factory paint and put in this Raptor liner. So with stainless steel hardware everywhere. So if it does get wet inside, easy enough to just hose it off, and super hard wearing as well. So, and then he has some rubber mats that go on top of that. Another thing we added is full air conditioning. We also changed all the keys. All the door locks now operate with just one key for the ignition and all the door locks. So some creature comforts. We redid the headliner. We also put soundproofing on all the inside of the doors, on the roof. Coming around the back, we removed these rear windows. Very common that the felt in these wears away and the windows rattle like crazy. So we have our upgrade seal kit back here, which takes the old felt, we take it all out and change it out to rubber seals. So these were removed, stripped down completely, refurbished with all new rubber and put back in, sealed up. All right, so we're gonna take this beauty for a drive, go find a little woodsy area and open up the rooftop tent and the awning, kind of stage that out and show you how everything looks. So everyone, I hope you've enjoyed our little walk around video of this fantastic TD5 project. We've thoroughly enjoyed modifying this, kitting it out, excited to get it back to the customer. And keep watching, because in a couple months we're going to be doing a lot of work under the hood to get the most out of this TD5 engine. 112 horsepower now, we're hoping to take it up to 250, so keep watching for that. And I'd love to hear your comments. Please like, subscribe, watch us on all of our other social media channels, and we'll see you in the next video. On the other side, we have a full 270-degree super race car.